An anonymous college football coach said that Alabama's head football coach, Nick Saban, is overrated. So an anonymous football coach was talking about Nick Saban, and he said Nick Saban is overrated. He said this. This anonymous football coach said, if you had a number one recruiting class in the country every year, you would win just like Nick Saban. Basically, he came out and said Nick Saban is a great recruiter, but he's not a great football coach. And what he said was, he said Nick Saban's overrated as a football coach. Nick Saban is not as good at the X's and O's. And when someone says Nick Saban is not a great football coach, they'll say he's a great recruiter, not a great coach. I respond to that going, that is one of the most idiotic things I could think of. How out of touch do you have to be? That anonymous coach needs to accept reality. Reality is this: part of being a football coach, part of being a college football coach is recruiting. You need to be good at recruiting in order to be a successful college football coach. That's how it works. Like, hello, are you there? Do you understand? I don't know how you. It's one of the weirder quotes I've heard in a long time, and people are agreeing with him. That's what's more funny to me is people are agreeing with this guy. There are people that have been asking me, they'll message me, they'll say, don't you think Nick Saban's overrated? He has a great recruiting class. Yeah, but Nick Saban's not overrated. He's the best recruiter in college football history. It's how it works. You have to learn how to deal with the system. In college, I just started college again. I'm at Washington State University, and there's a program I have to use. It's a program called Top Hat. And it sucks. I have to pay $90 tomorrow so that I can check in and get points for my attendance in class. Do you know how stupid that is? It's a stupid, dumb thing. It sucks. Top Hat sucks. It's a terrible system. But you have to use it. That's the system. And it's better, just accept reality. Do the best you can. Nick Saban has accepted the reality of college football, which is, if you're a great recruiter, you will win a lot. In fact, if you're the best recruiter in the nation, you'll win a national championship most years. This is the third year in a row Nick Saban has been ranked number one in the nation by the AP poll at the beginning of the season. You just got to accept reality. I don't know. I don't know what to tell this guy. Here's the thing. This anonymous football coach probably knows football really well. Like X's and O's, clearly he's good at tackling, whatever. He's really good. He understands the game of football. This anonymous coach that criticized Nick Saban. However, I doubt he's a great recruiter. Because if this guy was a great recruiter, he would respect what Nick Saban has done. Again, I repeat, Nick Saban is the best recruiter ever in the history of college football. And that is why he's such a great college football coach. Part of coaching in college is recruiting. Look, anyone who says a guy, Nick Saban, has won 6 national championships is not a great coach, I don't know even how to have a conversation with you. That's idiotic. That's just stupid. I get here. So I want to make a comparison. What if Nick Saban didn't win 6 national championships? What if he had the number one recruiting class in the nation year in, year out, and he didn't win at all? Then it would make sense. Then you could criticize Nick Saban. But he had the best recruiting class most years, and he usually wins. You know who's not a great X's and O's guy? You know who's a guy that doesn't know football really well? There's a TV show called Last Chance U. It's the best football show, in my opinion, ever made. In season 3 of Last Chance U, they go to Independence, Kansas, and they deal with a head coach named Jason Brown. I like him. I'm a fan of the guy. I think he's an interesting character. He's really great to watch on television. How about that? And he's an amazing recruiter. Jason Brown of Independence Community College is a fantastic, wonderful recruiter. Best recruiter in JUCO. But he's not a great X's and O's guy. He's not a guy that knows the game of football really well. He just knows how to get really great guys onto the field. They did not win the national championship because in one game they got out-coached flat out. And I'm very curious to see, does Jason Brown ever win a national championship? I don't know. He'll have the best recruiting class every year, but you have to have some idea of football in order to win games. You can't call Nick Saban overrated. It's just ridiculous. You got to accept reality. Nick Saban has won 6 national championships in college football. To say he's not a great college football coach, to say he's not even the best ever is silly, but to call him overrated is just ridiculous. Nick Saban is the best college football coach ever. And that's because he understands the part of the job which is recruiting. Nick Saban knows if I want to win games, I got to be a great recruiter. Don't fault a guy for using the system. If you hate the system, that's fine. But you're free to leave. If that anonymous coach doesn't like how college football works, he's free to go. Go to a different school that doesn't use Top Hat. Or go, if you like football, go coach in the NFL, where it's not about recruiting. It's about X's and O's. It's a pretty level playing field. Yeah, Portland State University will never beat Alabama because Alabama has better football players. And that's how college football works. If you don't like it, leave. Thank you so much for watching this video. It means a lot to me. Remember, you can subscribe to Strong Opinion Sports on iTunes, on SoundCloud, on YouTube. Basically, everywhere you can find a podcast, you can find Strong Opinion Sports. And if you really want to help me grow this podcast, tell your friends about this show. Share it on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is. Help me grow Strong Opinion Sports by telling your friends about this podcast. Thank you so much. My name is Zach Schaumler, and have a great day.